Everybody, sorry it's been a while. Been running around with my head cut off. Had some traveling to do this past weekend with my oldest, who is big into soccer. So I'm gonna jump right into it. Big news around the world that's been going on. Yet again, another great example of why you need to start investing in Bitcoin. And I even hate using the term investing because I feel like too many people are still speculating on it like it is some tech stock in the S&P 500 or the Mag 7, which is the Magnificent 7. For those of you who don't know, your Google, your Amazon, your Apple, whoever the other whatever companies are that are the top 7 performing companies, which are all technologically based, by the way, which should give you some kind of understanding of where we're going into the future. And that's where I'm tying into this video. You've got the launch of the new British Prime Minister saying that their citizens will not be allowed to work unless they have a digital ID from here on out. It is mandatory in Vietnam and Thailand now. Their central banks in both of those countries have frozen millions of bank accounts now under the guise of illegal activity, which, I mean, how convenient. Any government anywhere can deem anything that they want to be illegal activity. Let's see, China's been doing that for a while, which is kind of scary because Christine Lagarde, the European Central Bank, whatever she is, demonic poster child, spokesperson, whatever, has said that that's what they'll be issuing into all of the European Union starting in October. So for those of you who don't keep up with all of this stuff, that's fine. Understand you have 2 options with all of this. You are either going on a European, well, for those of you that are in Europe and you happen to listen to this channel, you are going on to a central bank digital token, and it will be called the digital euro. It has not happened here in the United States yet, just because Donald Trump made sure to, for his 4 years remaining in office, his executive order has ordered the Federal Reserve, which is our central bank here in the U.S., that they are not allowed to create a central bank digital token or coin. But make no mistake, the Genius Act, which was passed by Congress and the Senate, the House of Representatives, the Senate, and Trump signed into law, is paving the way for a CBDC in the future for the United States. Make no mistake, the groundwork has been laid. It will come. It will not come under the Trump administration, but you can go ahead and book it. It's either going to be under the next, however, whatever we typically swing here. We'll have some communist, socialist-minded person after Donald Trump, and then the pendulum will swing back. But odds are it'll be in the next administration. They will go ahead and ram one down our throat like they're doing in Europe right now. Even where in certain countries in Europe, it has been 80% or higher population vote against a CBDC, and their prime ministers are still being directed by Brussels, the unelected bureaucrats that dictate all of what Europe is going to do. And they have been instructed to go ahead and push this. And there is a reason for it. It's very simple. It's called control, enslavement. So with all of that crap and any of this, feel free, if you're new to hearing me talk, I'm sure There's some of you that are like, oh God, here we go, conspiracy theorists. Get online and go to whatever crap news source that you believe in tells you the truth. And all of this is documented on left, right, middle news sources. It's happening. So again, I go back to, you're going to have to pick a side. The line is being drawn in the sand for you. Central bank digital tokens are coming. Your dollars, your euros, your pesos, it's all starting to become digital anyway. How many of you right now have cash in your wallet? Exactly. You're using a Visa. You're using a MasterCard. You're using a Discover, whatever. It's all digital anyways. It's a piece of plastic in your wallet that you pull out and you scan on a machine to make your purchases with. The world is already going this way. So understand, get in your mind, these things are coming. The digital transfer of money is already happening. It's already here. It's not going away. And the process of this is only going to progress. And eventually you are going to have one of two options. You are going to have all of your money that is in your bank account currently will be transferred into what they are going to label as stable coins, or a digital euro, a digital dollar, a digital peso, a digital yen. You will eventually be told that, certain things you can't buy because of climate change or because of something you posted on the internet. Again, if you think this is all conspiracy theory, these things are already happening around the world. If you're in America, you're so far removed from it because we have way more barriers that these people have to go through before they can control us. But make no mistakes about it. It's coming. It's happening. It's already happening. If it's happening in Europe, we're not too far removed from it happening here. So wake up. Your only option out is Bitcoin. These governments, these central banks, they cannot control it. They cannot stop it. They can't shut it down. It is written in code. The entire network is more secure than all of the globe's computer power combined. Bitcoin is your way out. It's your way out. And I understand what you're thinking. Well, this blue-collar guy from the middle of nowhere in the United States is telling me this, but, what's the validity of it? Well, I don't know. I don't have much of a leg to stand on other than I'm looking around the world and I'm seeing all of these changes happening. The advancement of technology, the advancement of AI, the advancement of your finances becoming completely digital. Understand, though, with all that, there will be only one form of currency. One that cannot be controlled, and that is the word you have to focus on is decentralized. It is not controlled by a government, some voting body of 10 people that gets to dictate what a population of 400 million have to go do. There is no puppeteer dangling strings and making moves and trying to corrupt it and sway it one way or the other. It is finite. They can't print it. They can make as many digital euros and digital dollars as they want to. Hell, it'll be even easier now of a keystroke for them to do that. They don't even have to physically print paper anymore. So wake up, wake up, wake up. This information's all out there. Spread this information around. Plant these seeds in people's minds and wake the populations up. I'm one guy doing this on a YouTube channel that's getting a whopping 5 views on the channel. Like, nothing. I'm trying to reach one person that sees this that's got 100,000 followers, and they Don't even take my video and put it up there. I don't want credit for anything. I just want to help wake people up. As much of a not a people person as I am for humanity, and I am against these Klaus Schwab, Christine Lagarde, Jerome Powell, these rat bankers around the world, that these single-minded little individuals that somehow have so much power and influence over all the rest of us. It's not normal. Wake up. Wake up. Do you really think that your president or your prime minister has any power whatsoever? They're nothing but what do you call them? Like a mascot for your country. They're not doing anything. They have no power. These central banks have all the power. All the power. They have all the money. They give out all the loans to all the smaller branch banks all throughout your countries. Wake up. Wake up. They dictate what your interest rates are that you pay. They dictate what the price of money is. Think about it. I think there's 13 members in the United States in the Federal Reserve that dictate what the price of money is for a population of close to 400 million people. Make that make sense. Why? Why can't there be an open, free market that dictates what money is, what the price of money is? And that's the thing. No matter what, in the background, and I'll end with this. In the background, there will always be a free market. They cannot shut down a free market. Okay? A free market is simply described as you, me, all the individuals in the world. We dictate what actually holds value and what is real money. You want to know how I know that? Because gold, a shiny rock, a rock from the earth, has been considered a form of money for thousands of years to human beings, even with all these governments printing paper, taking the gold, telling you gold is worthless, naming a price of what they think gold should be. It is money. Bitcoin is the same way. It's if enough of us dictate that, hey, I can store my value and my time and effort into this digital gold, this digital money, and these governments and these central banks cannot toy with it. They can't break it. They can't make it worth less like they do their shitty paper money that they print, whenever they feel like they want to fund a war, they want to fund some government project around the world, or, intervention or whatever. We as a society dictate, that free market dictates what real money is. Okay. So they can print, they can tell you whatever they want. They can tell you whatever money they think is legal tender. Guys, at the end of the day, if you don't play along with their CBDCs, which are central bank digital coins, if you ignore it, again, fact check me, Nigeria in Africa, their government there has tried this, and the people said, nope, screw that, we're not doing it. And they all stuck with Bitcoin, and that CBDC there through their central bank in Nigeria and Africa collapsed. It went away, and people are still using Bitcoin there. And the Western world's going to wake up to this. I hate it for everybody here because we're so wrapped up in keeping up with the Joneses and loans and mortgages and refinancing our homes and getting the $70,000 car that cost $15,000 to make. And we're all ignoring the fact that our money is losing its purchasing power by the day. By the day. Look up, fact check me on everything that I'm saying. Fact check me on it. Because I don't want you to just hear some random guy on the internet and be like, oh, God, doom and gloom. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to help wake people up. Do some research. Read a book. You're all able to see. You're all able to enunciate words. Read just a little bit and see what's happening. And do this for yourselves. Do this for your children. But anyway, pray, buy some Satoshis. It is the only form of real money, or if you want, buy gold, but good luck carrying that around when things get bad. It'll be much easier for you to have digital money that they cannot corrupt or take from you in any way. And for those of you who don't understand that, we'll go into that in future videos, but you've got to go down the rabbit hole. You've got to start buying Bitcoin for yourself, for your families, for future generations. It is the only way you are going to be free. And when things start changing, and they already are, it is going to compound and it is going to escalate quickly. And if you are not on this train, if you are not on this Bitcoin train, you will get left behind and you will have no choice but to hop on the train that they have now constructed for you, that is safe, and that is you can trust your government and you can trust your friendly central bank 12 members that get to dictate everything about your money and what is money and what you can spend your money on and where you can spend your money. So spread positivity, guys. I'm telling you, we need love, we need prayer, and start doing research. Read. Start looking up Bitcoin and why it does what it does. Those things are crucial to you understanding what I'm talking about and why I'm so passionate about it. And then it'll make sense and I won't come off as just some random guy spewing random information on YouTube. But anyway, thank you all. I hope y'all have a blessed evening and a blessed rest of this week. And I'll be dropping another video here in a day or two. Thanks.